What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 82 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here on the channel. So, Baltimore, they are here in the ALDS, the 124 game winning Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, it sounds about factually word-wise correct. But Baltimore won a bunch of games, a ton of games. You know, they've won the most games in baseball the last couple of seasons. A lot of that is due to Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts, the head coach of this team here for the past couple of seasons. And he's definitely figured out how to get the most of this team. He had that stigmatism behind him that, he played for Boston, that he always kind of played down. He never really took the next step. He never won enough with the LA Dodgers. But now taking on Boston, who is a team that Dave Roberts did play for and win a World Series ring with as a player. But here you go, the Baltimore Orioles, they are high hopes in that dugout. High hopes for the living, right? Alright, but Brayan Bello, he's going to be the young starter here, taking on Grayson Rodriguez, arguably one of the best postseason pitchers in all time. So Myers at short, Suzuki's in right, Soto's in left, Devers at third, Pasquantino at first, Nelson's catching, and we'll figure out the rest from there. We need like 3 more. But the 23-game winner, Grayson Rodriguez, he will be the starter against the Boston Red Sox. So Boston, they're in for a tough one this game. 23-4 on the season, over 250 strikeouts. First batter up, Marcelo Meyer, goes down swinging right there for out number 1. Big punch out for Grayson, sets the tone. Seiya Suzuki, the right fielder, he gets issued the free pass there, held up great on that 3-ball count. But a big walk there. Now Juan Soto's up, and Soto grounds that one to Holiday, who goes to Acuna, who goes to Torkelson in time. That's going to end the first inning there on the inning-ending double play. So big double play there ends this one. As here comes Brayan Bello. Bello, 32 starts, 3-11, a 5.93 ERA, 165 innings pitched, 195 hits, a 160 whip, 70 walks, and 146 punch-outs. So Brayan here, definitely not doing as well in game as he is doing in real life. So Gunnar leads things off, ground ball right to the second baseman, who goes to first in time for out number 1. Alright, here Jackson Holiday up, and Holiday puts down on the play. Second baseman again, he's going to Pasquantino, the most Italian man in baseball, and there you go. That's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here, as we're going to have Spencer Torkelson, the 3-hole hitter, up, and Torkelson chases the slider out of the zone. A 1-2-3 inning there for Brayan Bello, something you probably use to get his confidence up here. Devers, the third baseman, grounds this one to the pitcher's mound, and Rodriguez on the run makes the play. Here we go, Vinny Pasquantino, and Pasquantino drives that one to right field. That one's back. That's going to be Dominguez making the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this second inning, as we're going to have up the 6th-hole hitter. That's going to be Matthew Nelson, the catcher. Nelson swinging a miss on the 99-mile-an-hour fastball down and in. That's a 1-2-3 second for Grayson. Now Yordan Alvarez up. No at-bat so far. Chopper. Brayan backhands that one for, I don't know what the strategic implications there of him backhanding that was, but he did it. Adley's up, and Adley strikes out swinging up the cutter. So that's going to be 5 up, 5 down now here for Brayan. That's his second punch out of the game as well. Luis Angel Acuna, full count now, and Acuna puts that one in play. Meyer has it, double clutches, goes to first with it in time, and that's going to end the second inning. So 1, 2, 3, go the Baltimore Orioles. Out comes Yu Chang, Victor Scott, and Tyler Calhoun. For Callahan, not Calhoun. Close enough, actually. But that's going to be Yu Chang up. Chang, he's going to send that one to left field. That one's going to be caught by Drew Jones. So there's 1 out now here in the inning. As up will come the 8-hole hitter. That's me, Victor Scott. Scott, the center fielder, puts down the bunt here. Grayson's going to play it. Grayson the first. That's going to be not in time. First base hit of the game. Second base hit of the game? Yeah, first base hit of the game for your Red Sox. Tyler Callahan. That's going to be stolen base for Scott. A called strike there, but, Scott gets out of double play situation. Callahan, though, follows that up with a called strike 3, and that's going to end his at-bat. So up now will be Marcelo Meyer, the shortstop, and Meyer drives that one to center. Green comes in, will make the catch. Scott almost made it to home plate on that, but doesn't quite matter as that's a final out. Now up comes Jason Dominguez. Dominguez will put that one on the ground. That one, chopper. Callahan has it over to first in time to Pasquantino for out number 2, or out number 1. 1 out now here in this one, as now we're going to have up Elijah Green. He's going to send that one into play. That one's going to be caught, though, by Victor Scott. And Scott, there you go, that's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the third, as up comes Drew Jones, and Drew Jones will put that one on the ground, fielded by Callahan, and Callahan retires the batter. That's going to be 9 up, 9 down now here for Brian. Seiya Suzuki, the right fielder, sends that one down the right field line. That one's going to get down. Jason Dominguez cuts that one off, throw the cutoff man a little bit wide right there, but it stays in front of Jackson Holiday. That's going to be a leadoff single here in the 4th. Juan Soto up, and Soto strikes out 99 down and in. Not much you can do with that pitch at all there, Juan. Good attempt, though. Devers, the third baseman, chops that to Torkelson. Torkelson to Holiday. Holiday back to Torkelson in time. And an inning-ending double play here in the 4th inning. So a big double play there. As up comes Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar sends that one into left center field. That one will be getting caught by Victor Scott. That's going to be out number 1. 1 down now here for Scott, or here for Bello. Jackson Holiday, ground ball, fielded by Bello. That's going to be out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down now here in the 4th. Torkelson up, and Torkelson puts down the ground. That's going to be 12 up and 12 down for the Baltimore Orioles. No hit through the 4th inning, as we're on now at the top of the 5th. Pasquantino up, and Pasquantino strikes out swinging there. Not a great look there by the first baseman. 5th punch out of the game here, allowed by Grayson Rodriguez. Matthew Nelson, the catcher, puts that one on the ground. Backhanded by Jackson. Jackson throw easily in time, as the very slow Matthew Nelson did not stand a chance on that play. Alright, the 7-hole hitter up will be due. That's going to be Yu Chang. I'm assuming the DH here, and that's going to be a ground ball, fielded by Holiday. Bad throw there, forced to kind of eat that one, and Yu Chang has himself an infield single. Victor Scott strikes out 100 miles an hour on the inside half, and that's going to end the inning here following the infield single there. 3 hits, 1 left on base for Boston. That's going to be Baltimore still hitless, though. Jordan slowly grounds that one past Callahan. Callahan probably could have gotten there on foot if he didn't dive for it, but a bold strategy there, though, for the second baseman. I'm here for it. Alright, so following the leadoff single, Adley Rutschman pokes that one. See a diving play there by Meyer. That throw will not be in time. That's wide, pulling Callahan off the base. So back-to-back people on first and second. Acuna grounds that one up the middle. Runner from second is going to round third, come home, and I'm going to say they threw out Yordan Alvarez at the plate. Victor Scott there with the cannon. Guns down at Yordan Alvarez. Scott shaking his head there like he knew he was going to get it. Jason Dominguez follows that throw out. And that's going to be a 3-run home run. So Jason Dominguez just left shaking his head looking in Victor Scott's direction. But that's going to be the first runs on the game here for the Baltimore Orioles. 408 feet, 110 is that exit velo. Scott didn't have to watch it for long as that one went very far and got out of here very fast. So a big home run puts Baltimore on top. Elijah Green up now, and Green down the left field line. That one's going to get down. 1 hop off the wall, and that's going to be a 1-out double here for Elijah Green. So Green again looking in Scott's direction, shaking his head, almost taunting the center fielder. Drew Jones up, and Drew Jones pounds his chest as that one goes right to Scott. Green, yeah, he had no chance of throwing out Elijah Green at home plate. So that's a 4-run inning here for the Baltimore Orioles, and out comes the manager for the Boston Red Sox. Brian's day is done, and you see now why he went 3-11 on the season with a almost 6 ERA. Not a very good outing here, because once the wheels fell off, the whole train derailed. So Bellows' day is done. Out of the bullpen comes Riley Olivares, the 23-year-old rookie, 6'5". Wow, 6'5", 219. That is a man right there. That is I'm assuming, a very hard-throwing right-hander, but knowing he probably throws like 85. That's going to be 92. Not too bad, I guess. Yeah, 92 mile an hour, two-seamer. I mean, not the greatest. You expect that 6'5", that they're throwing just absolute heat out of the pen. Absolute, just disgusting heat. Jackson Holiday up, follows that with a line out to the shortstop Meyer, and that's going to end the 5th inning. Alright, so 4-run inning here. Now Tyler Callahan tries to get the game started for the Red Sox as he strikes out up and in. 7th punch out on the game now for Grayson Rodriguez. 1-2 count for Marcelo Meyer, who strikes out as well. Back-to-back. Here, that's going to be 8 on the day. Seiya Suzuki, the right fielder, will strike out as well as Rodriguez strikes out the side in order. That's going to end the top of the 6th. Torkelson up now, and Torkelson gets all of that one. Dead left center field. That one into the bullpen. And Spencer Torkelson makes this a 5-run game. Again, shaking his head, pounding his chest in Scott's direction. You don't disrespect one of their players. The Baltimore Orioles, they're going to disrespect you. 423 to left center. 109 is that exit velo. So very far and got out of here very fast. Following that home run, Jordan Alvarez, 1-2 count, and Jordan drives that one to center field. That one going to be played by the left fielder. That's going to be out number 1. So 1 out now here in this one, as that's Juan Soto making the catch. Here we go. And that's going to be into center field. Left center field. That's going to get down. 1 hops that left field. 2 hops that left field wall. And Adley has himself a 1-out double. So 1 out now here in the inning with a man on second base. As we're going to have Luis Angel Acuna up, and Acuna sends that to left. Adley going to stay put there at third base. That's going to be runners on the corners now with 1 away. So runners on the corners with 1 away now here. We're going to have the 7-hole hitter up. That's not Elijah Green. It's going to be Jason Dominguez. Dominguez sends that to center field. That's going to be Victor Scott playing that one. Adley going to tag up very late on this one. And Rutschman is a dead duck there at home plate. Very late tag there by Adley. Don't know what happened on that one. Juan Soto, the left fielder, he strikes out swinging. Very bad swing by Soto. Devers strikes out as well. That's going to be 5 consecutive punch-outs now here for Grayson. Vinny Pasquantino will strike out as well. That's going to be 6 straight strikeouts in Grayson. Well over 110 pitches on the day. That might be his last inning. Elijah Green strikes out to start off the 7th inning here. Olivares out for his 3rd inning of work. Drew Jones up now, and Drew Jones will send that one into right center field. That's going to get down. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Drew Jones rounding second. He's going to third base. Throw will not be in time. That's a 1-out triple here for Drew Jones. He had 5 of those in the regular season. He's got his first in the postseason. Gunner's up now, and Gunner, same spot almost. That one just didn't roll to that right center field wall. Gunner going around second. He's going for third. Throw will be in time. Alright, I mean, RBI double at least. Thrown out trying to go to third. Victor Scott, he's talking a lot of trash out there for someone who's down by 6 runs. Following that, liner to Marcelo Meyer. That's going to end the 7th inning. Alright, so out comes Julian Prado. 5 games in the regular season, 4 holds, 5 2/3 innings pitched, a .88 whip, 10 strikeouts, 3 walks for the young lefty Julian Prado. So Prado taking on Nelson right now. Full count. That's a flare down the right field line. Dominguez on this run, and Dominguez makes the catch, preventing that one from dropping in right field. So there's going to be 1 out now here in this 8th. Up comes Yu Chang. Chang will strike out swinging. So not a great at-bat there from Yu Chang. You hate to see that there. But Victor Scott, the center fielder, he will strike out as well. Drop third strike. Rutschman, the throw to first will be in time. That's going to be a 1-2-3 8th inning there. So Prado having some words there for Scott. As now up comes Torkelson, who will drive that one up the middle. That's a base knock to lead off this 8th inning. So a big leadoff single here for Spets Torkelson of the Baltimore Orioles. Alright, Olivares still out there. Surprised to see that they're leaving this young kid out there. But Jordan's up now, and Jordan puts that on the ground. Deflected by Pasquantino. Close play at first, not in time. Pasquantino just lost that one. Could not get that to Olivares in time, who was covering first. Genesis Cabrera. So following back-to-back singles here in the 8th, they're finally going to go to the bullpen here. Cabrera, 1 game, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. That's his postseason stats so far. Hopefully Baltimore doesn't hurt him too much. If he just strikes out the side, who knows? 3-2 count for Adley, and Adley sends that one up the middle. That is going to be a single there, and that's going to be an RBI single on top of it. Torkelson scores all the way from second base. So a 7-0 Baltimore lead here on this one. 1-2 count now for Luis Angel Acuna, who sends that one to center field. That one is going to be caught by Scott. Everyone's going to stay put where they're at, and there you go. It's going to be a 1 out now with runners in scoring position and a runner on first base. Jason Dominguez up, and Dominguez pops this one up. Infield pop-up. Infield fly rule is going to be called by the infield umpire. And that is going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here on the catch by Marcelo Myers. Up comes Elijah Green. Green sends that one down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Elijah Green going to get himself 1 RBI there. Runner from first, rounding third. He's going home. Throw will be very much in time. Adley Rutschman gunned down at the plate there. It's going to end the 8th inning. Out comes Ryan Kirkering. Kirkering got the win in game 162 on the regular season. 26 games, 1 win, 8 holds, 26 2/3 innings pitched, a 135 whip, 31 walks, 31 strikeouts, 6 walks for the young righty Ryan Kirkering. First batter up, Tyler Callahan. He strikes out the changeup looking. He thought he had ball 4 there. No, got rung up. Marcelo Meyer 0 for 3 sends that to left. That's going to be caught by Drew Jones. That's an 0 for 4 performance here in game 1 of the ALDS. Can't be doing that, honestly, especially if you're the leadoff hitter. Kyle Schwarber. Victor Seiya Suzuki up now, and Suzuki, he strikes out swinging. That's going to end the 9th inning here. 1-2-3 go the Boston Red Sox, and Kirkering shuts the door out of the bullpen. So there you go, big game 1 victory here. Grayson Rodriguez did the first 7 innings worth of work for Baltimore here. Julian Prado and Kirkering, the young lefty and righty, they close the door on the bottom 6 of the order. That's going to be a big game 1 victory here. So Scott went 1 for 3. Only 3 hits on the day for the Boston Red Sox. There were 14 by Baltimore, which then produced 8 runs. There was also 1 error on the day by your Boston Red Sox. But Rodriguez gets the win. Bello gets his first loss of the postseason, and Baltimore takes a very commanding 1-0 lead here in the series. So 1-0 here in this one, as we are going to go into game 2, hopefully with another win. But Rodriguez gets the win and player of the game. Bello with the loss. You hate to see that. But next on YouTube, though, peace out, rock on, stay super classy. Catch next of it here on the